Hello, I'm Tim Nichols, and I'm here to bring you your Nichols Worth. And today I'm going to be featuring some stuff I have from Artscroll. Artscroll is a Jewish publishing company, and actually they are non-messianic. So they don't believe Jesus has come yet, and they have all these commentary sets and all these different biblical Old Testament resources that can really help us understand the way they think and how they operate. Interesting thing about their website is it even closes on the Sabbath day. 6 o'clock on Friday to 6 o'clock on Saturday, you ain't ordering nothing from these guys. So it's really kind of cool. And the one thing I'd like to show you is how nice they make their books. Now, I think this is like a paper over board, but look at the beautiful embossing. And I mean, it's just really intricate. The spine is very decorative with the gold stamping. And one thing that's interesting is they only gild the top. They don't do the sides or the bottom. Don't know why they do that. And the books open backward. So you have to start from right to left. They're also, this is the Old Testament, also known as the Tanakh. It is not arranged in the same order that we're used to. They actually put 1st and 2nd Chronicles at the end because 1st and 2nd Chronicles is supposed to be sort of a repeat of the entire history of Israel. You'll notice that when you read the Bible, you see a lot of things repeated. That's not by accident. That's so that it was designed so that Jewish people could memorize the stories. So let's get this on out of the way. And these are like non-biblical text. This is a Siddur book. This is a book of Jewish prayers, and you'll notice the same embossing, beautiful spine, just gorgeous work. These are to help us with Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. It shows you how to pull off these celebrations and this day of mourning and repentance. This is a book of sages, kind of like wise sayings, almost kind of like a Proverbs kind of thing. And again, they all open backward. They all have Hebrew and English, which really, this is a much better example of that. So let me go back to this and show you. It has the Hebrew on one side. It has the English on the other. Of course, for this, you're going to be reading this way. But for this, you're going to be reading this way. Super interesting. It has Talmudic commentary. It has midrash. It has all kinds of oral traditions. Pretty much anything that you could possibly imagine from the Jewish circle and the old rabbis. They kind of tie those in here. This is the book of Ruth. And again, opens backward. Has your Greek and your Hebrew. I'm sorry, your Hebrew and your English. And we also have the Psalms. I'm not going to get these out. It's pretty much the same thing, but they all have these different rabbinic sources from the old Jewish thinking. And then we have the Proverbs. And this one's not as fancy. This one actually had a dust jacket on. I take it off because I can't stand dust jackets. They get on my nerves. But again, you have your English and your Hebrew, and then you have your ancient sources of commentaries. And the last thing is the prophets. I'm missing one of these, but I have Ezekiel, I have Jeremiah, Isaiah, and Samuel, 1st and 2nd Samuel. And these are all super interesting. All of them are gilded only on top. But again, each of them have just beautiful covers, beautiful spines, just excellent, outstanding resources. I have used these a lot whenever I'm stuck and I'm like, okay, what does someone who doesn't believe Jesus has come yet think about this? Or what do the Jews think about this? Or what did they think about this back in the days of old? Really nice resources. And I'll give you another thing. These are not that expensive. They are extremely affordable. I actually have one of the volumes of the Talmud as well that I'm not going to feature today. Now, that's just basically the oral traditions that are considered inspired by Jewish people equally with the Torah and the Tanakh. So anyhow, there you have it. These are pretty slick. Again, beautiful. If you want to order them, they're not very expensive. I think these are around $30 each. I don't know exactly the price on these because, again, most of them were gifts. But I like them, consider them extremely useful, especially when I'm in a gym and think, I wonder what the Jewish folks think about this. So there you have it. Keep calm. Do something. This is your Nichols Worth.